Hello everybody, Warrior Fire here, and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna, the Golden Country. Last time, we took care of some more side quests, and had some trouble with a certain pesky unique monster. Anyway, this time, gonna double check, make sure all good on side quests, and then go chase after Malos. Alright. Doesn't seem to be any more quests there. I'm gonna talk to everyone real quick.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Never thought something like that could happen to Zia. Life's full of twists and turns, ain't it? Now the wheels are in motion, and the stakes are higher for everyone. The money's better too, of course. Pay close enough attention and you can predict how everything will turn out. My bet's on more AIRDATE coming out on top. Here trying to mop up the Zian remnants and plant themselves firmly on Gormati soil. Smart moves indeed. All of our rest stinks of burning thanks to that Aegis jerk. Zia's at the bottom of the cloud sea by now too. It seems like things will be changing around here, and fast. At least, that's the sort of rumor you hear around the ports. My dad only cares about his inventions. Would have been much skin off my nose if he'd dropped dead. But I've changed it lately. I'm even starting to think it'd be a good idea to go check in on him. Probably. Right. Finally get in.
You're coming with
into
me.
this
There's
chest.
a clear structure to this lock.
Slow and steady.
Right. And just a dead end here. Okay then. Right. I do want to explore a bit. Make sure not forgetting anything. Right. Nothing back there. Alright. This seems to be everything. Nowhere else to go here, so that's everything up in here. What do go? Should be here. Huh. Either that person isn't, or they're here somewhere. Huh. Well, not actually there, so. Right, back to Torna.
Suddenly, it all looks so different.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
Right. Small stop.
Aren't we?
back
Nature
here.
makes a fine ally.
This is becoming addictive.
Right. Next jump.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Aren't we in intrepid.
Alright. Nothing down here.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
Well, not gonna fight the big monster there. Might be something.
Aren't we intrepid?
Right. Good fight unique
The
monster.
suspense is killing
Something's
me.
buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
The suspense is killing me.
Right.
Aren't we intrepid?
Hard gift, actually. Been all the way back there yet. But does seem that. No.
Aren't we intrepid?
Listen to the sound of my voice.
With all my might.
Laser focus.
Aren't we intrepid?
Right.
You're coming with me, treasure.
And it really wasn't all that worth it. Right. And yeah, looks like there's nothing else special down here. Can get that now, but have to get there from a little higher up.
That was a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
Oh, hey. 3 green barrels.
The suspense is killing me.
almost done
You're
with them.
coming with me, treasure. The suspense is killing me. You're coming with me, treasure.
Once get back up there, able to get that chest unless
The suspense is
There's a
killing me.
clear structure to this lock.
Slow and steady.
I do like some platform in RPGs. Right.
The suspense is killing me.
Right. That I think actually explored everything in Contract Harbor. Well,
Good work, everyone. I'm all adventured out.
Sorry,
Let me know
region.
if you want to rest.
Aren't we intrepid?
Just gonna be absolutely certain. Yep. Nothing else here. Right, and back to Aletta.
That was a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
Aren't we
I'm
intrepid?
something of an expert.
Right. I was surprised when I first came to Torna. The food here is just so good. Even the food served at this camp looks and tastes great. Went to the storehouse to investigate what ingredients and spices are used here, and had another shock. The idiot in charge of the storehouse was filching snacks on the job. I apprehended him on the spot, but apparently he does it all the time. Newell even laughed at me for it. Stealing from the army is considered a big crime in AIRDATE. I guess things are different here in Torna. Especially here in Adam's home. Right. Back this way. You know, I don't have kids. I'm not even married. Can you imagine me giving out fatherly advice to anyone? Sorry, no idea. You're on your own with this one. I feel sorry for whoever, or has to resort to asking me for advice. They must be really scraping the barrel. If it was Edwin having difficulties, then I suppose I'd just try my best, even if it was some kind of kid problem. No.
Aren't we
I'm
intrepid?
something of an expert.
Seems like that Brogan guy was sneaking snacks into the storehouse again. Galena caught him and treated him like a felon. It turned into a huge fuss. I managed to calm it down, but it made me realize how different the values are between Morardane and Torna. Brogan can never control his appetite. What he did was wrong, but he didn't really mean any major harm. I'm going to talk to Galena again. That might clear things up. Want to learn more about Morardane too. To understand another person, you first have to accept the differences between you. Lord Adam taught me that. It's good advice. A quick stop.
Now, let me see.
Hey, finally
It came together nicely.
hit that maid.
I've made it with love. May it serve you well.
Proves I've got what it takes to work the land. I think it turned out rather well.
Phew! Finished. Phew! Finished.
It's done.
You know, 2 recipes left to make. Right. Heading back here. Did get a 2 more. Do wonder where the remaining slate pieces are. Yeah, there's stuff
Even
we
on
can't take
familiar
care of
ground,
it
we must stay
down here
vigilant.
now.
You're coming with me,
Alright.
treasure.
My irresistible force.
Slow and steady.
Only thing keeping from it actually completing the quest now is that one unique monster. Alright, Gal and Quincy,
Stay alert.
you're going down.
This shouldn't take long.
Slow down! Just say the word.
We'll do what must be done.
Audio.
Shall not prevail. I'll give you a hand. Ready to unleash another attack. How about this?
You're right about that, right? Rest in peace.
Alright.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Ooh. Potential disaster there.
Aren't we intrepid?
Hey. Did end up getting some new weapons. Well, nothing to really worry about there. Alright. I think something else this way. But that's just leading back to here.
This is becoming addictive.
Alright then. Let's see. don't think I'll be able to actually get up there. My inn may be small, but I still get customers. I get to hear plenty of stories from travelers too. It's one of life's little pleasures. Never really understood what the deal with the Indol is, though. Heard they're preaching the salvation of a god on one hand, but also have lots of scientists visiting the Praetorium. This mixture of religion and science. It just doesn't sit right with me. Science is about using people's ingenuity to expand the world, right? But religion is in conflict with that. Just my opinion. Don't pay an uneducated old guy like me no mind. Alright then. Right. Unique monsters for her. Well, not gonna be able to do much of that.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Right. Back to
Even on
here.
familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Finally get this chest open.
The suspense is
There's a
killing me.
clear structure to this lock.
Slow and steady.
I do wonder if ever be able to open that gate. Well, right now, gonna
I guess we'll stick with these.
around this.
I think it broke. The suspense is killing me. This is becoming addictive.
there's this spot.
Aren't we intrepid?
I know the drill.
Oh, it's off screen, but yeah.
Spoiling for a fight.
Try to do Don't do it.
My friend, put your money at ease.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack. Okie dokie.
Slow down.
How about the witch? Elemental attack.
Wide open.
Okie dokie. Heat haze. Spinning wheel. How about this? Elemental attack. Ready. I'll give you a hand. Heat haze.
Open wide.
This one doesn't like it.
How about dragon?
You're wide open.
Elemental attack. Spinning wheel. Heat haze. How about this? I like the way this is going. How about you unleash an elemental attack?
What's the heel?
You cannot fire unnecessary. I'll give you a hand.
Legion scatter.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
This one doesn't like it.
Big one.
Elemental attack. Ready. How about this? Every state. They blocked it. Willow the witch. Elemental attack. Ready. I'll give you a hand.
Ready.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack. Okie dokie. See that? It's bound. Their guard holds firm.
Catch. We'll do what that
Elemental
rest.
attack. Ready. Heat haze.
Wide open.
How about this? Spinning wheel. Okie dokie. Elemental attack. Ready. I need your help here, Jim.
Good. I'm with you.
Great.
Good night, son. You're wide open.
I'll give you a hand.
I am
All right.
There must be some use for this.
All right.
I need to learn more.
And that takes care of everything.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Secret wing movement. Right. Head back to here.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Now, let me see.
It's missing four of one item. Well, there's... seems to be nothing else here. Although, I do want to check some stuff over here. What the hell is another?
This is becoming addictive.
Oh,
The suspense is killing
Witness
me.
my irresistible force.
and it covered.
Slow and steady.
Alright.
You're coming with me,
Something's
treasure.
buried down here.
Don't
I
have to
have
tell
a-
me twice.
One more quest to turn in. And it's stuck around since pretty much
The
the beginning.
suspense is killing me.
Yeah. That one.
The suspense is killing me. Aren't we intrepid?
That was
To
a
the
bit
sound
of a
of my
surprise.
voice.
Aren't we
I
intrepid?
know the drill.
Not really a good one. Alright, get out of here.
This is becoming addictive.
Listen to the sound of my voice.
Do you need to actually get a material on that one of these? Come on, a bit closer.
These guys should
Now
have
we
no
can
problem.
have it.
Together, we have the strength of a hunter.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack. A whirling dragon!
I like the way this is going.
Now's the time to put on the sword!
An enthusiastic
Here comes the fury!
before we head back down there.
Fine. I got your back.
Mithra, you've mastered the fine art of not messing up. Oh, they grow up so fast. Did make the jump down here.
Whoosh!
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
By the way, in course of investigation into red pollen orbs, back hear all sorts of rumors about Prince Adam. Oh, good, of course. Say how Prince and friends are, wonderful people and so on. Make Mac happy to be acquainted. But for Mac, this is still not enough. His earnest wish that Prince Adam spread love of justice to everyone. It is a matter of course that in due time, most if not all people in Torna and Cormont become friends of Team Adam. Also, if friends garner much attention, it make investigating super secret easier. So it like two flyers, one stone type deal. Weight of everything is riding on shoulders of friends. No pressure from side of Mac or anything. It's word of many people to request this quest. Right. There's not enough. Maybe you just need 4 more. Well, there is one area I can check it here real quick.
Whoosh!
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
See if there's anything. This way. Although there was nothing. What? Spiky birds with big huge wings can make shambles. Even Ruru and a band of Naban outlaws not that naughty. If spiky birds come back, Ruru will show them what for. But what can spiky birds want? What good it serve to destroy town? Matt stole seal off Torna. That's serious crime, very bad. Yep. don't think there's anything else. Well, let's go. Any more green barrels?
The suspense is killing me. You're coming with me, treasure.
Elevator.
The suspense is killing me.
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
What an incredible place.
It's the matrix of our Titan.
What does...
When the time comes, this is where blades come to be reborn as Titans.
You mean we'll all become Titans someday?
It's nice to be here again. After 800 years.
Were you born here too, Azurda?
After all, I was a blade born from the Tornan Titan. Of course, I don't have any memories of that time. Once a blade becomes a Titan, they can live without being bound to the driver who awoke them. One day, they may come to watch over their children as the very ground beneath their feet.
And the fleeting bonds become eternal. It's the basis of the Tornan Creed.
Eternal bonds. So, what now?
Malice said he was going to wait.
But can we really believe him?
I don't think he lied.
Why so?
He was enjoying himself. That's why. I'd say he's having way too much fun to stop right now.
He said that humans long for death.
And that he was happy to oblige.
Benevolent servant.
So, any plans for the rest of the day? You've got your award ceremony tomorrow. That's not to get carried away. Oh, right. Jin's got a point. You can take a walk around town if you like, but in all honesty, we'd be better off standing by at the end. Yes, we don't know when we might be next called upon. So no one's in the mood to go out. Well, I don't blame them. Am I the only one nervous about the award ceremony? I don't even know what to wear. Well, yeah, let's check stuff out in here real quick. Even talk to Azurda, I hope. Adam and friends, I hope you are uninjured. Those gargoyle things were pretty terrifying. If you hadn't been there, well, it doesn't bear thinking about. I may have taken a good hit on the old legs, but there are others who suffered even more. I hope I get better soon so I can get back to my life. There we go. This place takes me back. I was born here as a blade. Though not much has changed in 800 years. Still, there are signs that Torna has flourished. And now, gotta sorta add it to the community list. That's not something it's expecting.
Out of stock, it seems.
We can't use this anymore.
Alright. Oh, another slate piece.
This is becoming addictive.
Chest.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Great.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
Grabbing these. Great.
Ah, nighttime. I do love a bit of peace and quiet.
I want to rest now.
Looks like I'm just heading back to the inn. Great.
Hey, Jen. That mask. You don't need it anymore.
Yeah. Since you're a Knight of Torna now, there's no danger of getting in trouble for resonating with a stolen core.
What should we do with that?
Nothing, I think. I think I'll keep wearing it. You went to all the trouble of making it for me.
Yeah. I mean...
Huh?
Someday I'll die, and just like that you'll return to your crystal. Even if you forget everybody, at least you might be able to keep the mask that I made you.
Laura.
But I imagine that day's still a long way off, so don't worry.
If I were a praying man, I'd pray this journal finds its way to you. Trusting that it will, I will use these last words to pass down A means of carving the bond between myself and my partner into this flesh. This is how it is done.
So, I'm officially a Tornan driver now. Okay, let's make some memories.
Adam's star is rising. It seems that the people love him.
And naught but the fruit of the king's whimsy and an obscure woman.
Ah.
Yet if only he were not the driver of the Aegis.
You'd each have your just share of dignity.
Questor, is it really true that...
Certainly, I did give life to Malos, but when he acts, it's divine will.
The destruction of the world is the will of the divine?
Indeed it is. Malos is the instrument of destruction. Making the architect's will imminent takes many able hands.
It may be this is exactly what they wanted. Become Titans. Have a longer life with humans. Huh?
Oh, nothing. I was just remembering the previous time you said that.
I did?
My reply was, how about you? And what do you think you said?
I don't wish for forever. All I want is my life with her. That's plenty.
Ah. Spoken like a true blade. No one can begrudge you that.
I wonder how it was for you.
Well, honestly, I suppose I may well have been just like you, Jean. Still, being like this isn't so bad either. After some years, or centuries, you find yourself ready for new relationships. I came to realize that.
New relationships.
Jin, there you are. Where have you been? The capital's outskirts. I wanted to pick some ingredients. Oh, you are joking. This is the capital we're in. It's packed, bursting with the high-class nosh around here. Why are you still going around foraging in the dirt? On the other hand, Jin's cooking really is unparalleled, and there is a certain appeal in making the food yourself. Yeah, okay, that's spot on, actually. So, I spoke briefly with the Zerda. Oh, really? What did he say? It was a difficult subject for me to wrap my head around. New relationships. No, I'm more than happy with what I have right now. Alright, time to drop some plans. To get the seal back, we'll have to make our way to the Torna core. Question is, what then? Also implied that we still have some time. Mithra seems to believe we can take him at his word. You can, yeah. He's enjoying this, is he? Darn him. I know how you feel, Adam, but perhaps we should be thankful. His hubris has allowed us this chance. They'll use the time we've got to prepare for the battle ahead. Right. We need to be stronger still, or we'll never make it through this. The citizens are fear of what may befall them. I believe you are best equipped to give them the strength they need, Laura. What? Me? Yes, you are properly a Torna knight now. The knight is not called upon solely for their skill in combat. It is also their duty to instill courage and hope. You must hold your head high and serve the needs of your nation. The needs of my nation. Feels like the whole world's resting on your shoulders, doesn't it? It's not, though. Remember, you're not the only one fighting to protect this country. We're a strange gaggle of misfits, I admit, but we'll carry that burden with you. Torna lives and dies by its people. We fight for it together, every one of us. Right. Give me a moment. I know there's not much time at all. I'll see what I can do. Great. New crafting recipe and really wants to just pile quests on top of us. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, let's go ahead and add people to the community. Hello, drivers. Hello, I have a request. Maybe, if possible, will you be friends with Dolala? Dolala is the #1 fan. Friends not only first-class drivers, but have big-time Lady Laura party. So want to talk lots with you, get to know each other well. Look, you will? Wow, Dolala, so very, very happy. Dolala will definitely become kind and gentle driver like you. Thank you. Alright.
Well done, us.
Is able to do. Should be getting pretty close to getting it, community, built back up. Right. This way. Knights! Loyal knights! Knights! Of disciples! Well, 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 you finally earned the right to stand shoulder to shoulder with me. I will now give a special permission for you to henceforth address me as beloved companion. So don't hold back. Just call me beloved companion Elsa, whenever you'd like. Okay? Okay. Huh? You just want to be normal friends? Oh, well, okay. I think we can agree on that. Friends. Ha! Friends. That has a nice ring to it. I think I can get used to this, friends.
Well done, us.
Right. And, one more. To talk to. And have to get the community level 4 anyway. Well, at least, got plenty of side quests that we can go do. Lady Laura, congratulations. I was pretty far back into the crowd while you were being knighted, but I still saw the ceremony. There hasn't been a driver who could control the Paragon of Torna for a long time now. We're so lucky to have you, Lady Laura. And you too, Jen. I'm working as hard as I can to help you defeat the Aegis. Let me know if there's ever anything I can do.
I won't lie. It feels good.
Alright. Need one more. So I'll do it. Here is grab a side quest. Ah, Prince Adam. Long have I longed for the chance to speak with you properly. I'm really sorry, but we're actually pretty busy, so... Oh, wait. Please wait. That's a bit rude, isn't it? I mean, I'm constantly going out of my mind with worry about you, Prince, and now this. It's heartless, is what it is. And after I've pledged the entirety of my heart and soul to you and Torna. Phew. Oh boy. Huge rant. And another thing, I've been at your side since your royal childhood. I've always been so, shall we say... Cut to the chase already! Right, yes, fine. Say what you wanted to say, then. Huh? Ah, right, indeed. The earlier attack has caused a lot of damage to the capital, and the rubble is still being removed. In particular, the residential and shopping wards are taking time to clear, but we're short-handed, so Alright, I see the problem here. How about we help out then? Yeah, you really... What do you really? You said you need hands, right? Both the prince and the rest of us have some perfectly good ones right here. She's right. I would like to do my part as well. Thank you, kind sir. Huh? You! Aren't you the Ardanian? Shh. Let's not tell the whole country about it, shall we? With this many helpers, he should be done in no time. Quite. Let's clean up the wreckage from the residential and shopping wards, and let's be quick about it. Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Don't you worry. I've got this.
Right. That is active. There's someone else here. Yep. Got 2 in here. Alright. Gonna grab all quests. Oh, young lady, the name's Arb, and I'm a shipwright by trade, though currently in the midst of moving. Sorry to accost you, but do you know much about ships? My apprentice could use a hand with the one he's making now. A ship, you say? I have to say I haven't a clue, but we'd love to help if we could. Ah, you are as much of a lifesaver as people say then. But tell me, what do you expect from the future? Huh? I haven't really given it much thought. Why do you ask? Because a person's destiny can change, depending on what they choose to fixate on, what they choose to value. I'm not really sure where you're going with this. You're suggesting that our compulsions may do more than bring us happiness or prosperity. If one were to be fixated on a remote past which cannot be changed, what a sad life they would lead. Their sadness would only beget further sadness. Oh, what a curious mind you have, sir. Here's this, from all of a sudden. Thought your head was full of Hugo. His Majesty is everything to me, but that's subtly different from a compulsion. That's right. I'd call it devotion if I had to call it anything. I'd call it overbearing, but to each their own. Friends, we are getting sidetracked. Yes, well, in any case, I'm very curious to see what fate has in store for you, young lady. As for my apprentice, Hakuin, he just returned to the residential district. Do pay him a visit if you're so inclined. But in the midst of that, you mustn't forget whom you're helping, for what cause, and where it may lead you. Right?
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
Quest grabbed. Now, down to this way somewhere. There. Go. Hello, sweetlings. What can I do for you? I warn you now, I'm not exactly the most able-bodied person here. I am Ofa. I run the accessory shop back in the Formide shopping ward, though you might not know it. Ever since I've put my granddaughter in charge of this stall, I've become quite partial to my daily walks. The Outriders Forest Trail, in particular, is a lovely walk. There are moments when the sunlight dapples through the trees. I think to myself, who needs Elysium? Oh, it was idyllic. At least, up until recently. These days, the forest is so littered with junk you really can't appreciate its beauty anymore. At first, I tried to clean it up myself, so I did. But try as I might, the litter would not go away. piling up faster than I could get rid of it. At this rate, I thought to myself, I'll have to abandon my lovely walk and find us somewhere else. Would you be a dear and help me clean the place up? You're sure to do a better job than I. I'll
I said I'd do
definitely
it, so
do what we
consider
can.
it done.
Where was the other? Alright. I think there's still another quest to grab. The Fabry Industry Ward. That way. Right. Good. Going to work on this quest.
Witness
while
my
you're at it.
irresistible force.
Laser focus.
Many hands make light work, right? Alright. Head back this way. Take care of it.
Witness my irresistible
rubble
force.
you can.
Laser focus.
Right. Yeah, no. Rest of the way here. You have to rubble along the way.
Witness.
Right. Nothing down that way, so alright.
Very nice.
And excuse me, have any of you had an occasion to visit Torgoth recently? It's just that my instructor left for Torgoth and I haven't heard back from him since. Oh dear, how long has it been since he left? Weeks now. He told me it was becoming more and more likely that Torna would come under attack. He said he wanted to visit his hometown before the Aegis came and destroyed us all. Can you tell us his name? Yes, of course. It's Tara's. He's in his 40s, and he's a bit of a cautious character. Likes his daily walks in the countryside. Oh, and he's got a real passion for glasswork. I can tell he's very important to you. I'll start searching for him right away, don't you worry. You will? Absolutely. I know what it's like to have someone you care about on your mind. We'll get Tara's back safe and sound, I promise. Oh, thank you. So sorry to trouble you. I can be such a worrier. I've been told he lives at the far end of Torgoth. If you find him, could you tell him that his student Charlotte's worrying about him? Yep. Definitely that if he's still alive. Was it so wise to tell her that, Laura? You know Torgoth's been... you know. And I'm going to make a thorough search and then tell her what we know. Whatever the truth may be.
You scratch our backs, and we'll scratch yours.
Yep. One of those ones.
Witness my...
Right. More rubble taken care of. One more bed. Right. And since already right here, alright, it'll... Oh, is the wreckage all cleared out then? Thank you very much. With that done, we need only fix up the gardens and the capital will be back to its old glory. The tools and workers I have already assembled. So could you please give our gardener the go-ahead? He's a man called Bry. He should be waiting in the gardens. Right. There we go. Excuse me, are you Bry? Hiddles asked us to come tell you to start repairs on the garden. Sorry, we're closed for business. Go away. Has something happened? Yes, yes it has. It's all because of my knucklehead son. He's meant to be bringing me sand, not loafing around somewhere. Sand? So you've sent your son to fetch sand, is that right? Exactly, from the AIRDATE hills. I've told him to be careful plenty of times, too. I wonder what that oaf is doing. It certainly sounds like he may have encountered trouble. We could look for him if you'd let us. Do you have any idea where your son might be? If I did, I wouldn't be having such a hard time. There's a wooded area on the far side of the hills. Maybe he just got lost in there by mistake. If you happen to find him, could you drag him back here? We need that sand to get get on with the work. Sorry, a woodland. Right. It's gonna take us a bit out of way. Right. Since already over here, close to Hawkland. Let's talk to him. Who are you? I don't have any appointments today. Please do excuse us interrupting you unannounced. The thing is, we've heard you were making a ship, and... Yes, I'm right in the middle of doing some review work. No sleep, no rest. For all rest, for its people, for Torna. As you can see, I've not got enough people or materials, so it's down to me working triple time. So, what was I supposed to be doing just now? Are you quite alright? You must be going mad from the sleep deprivation. Here, why don't we help? Are you serious? That'd be brilliant. In that case, could you get me a pane of glass and 10 lengths of lumber and find us a skipper? That'd probably do. Oh, Titan's foot, I completely forgot about the paint delivery. Wait up, hold on, we need more to go on. Gone without a trace. Interesting lad, what isn't he? Wears his heart on his sleeve and acts as quick as he thinks. Sure, he's a real peach. But you do realize that we've got no idea about what he actually needs from us, right? Might it be an idea to visit Mr. Arben to hear some details from him? It would be a shame to waste the precious time seeking a helmsman with no concrete clues to go on. You spoke well, Hedron. At times like these, it is good to rely on the expertise of others. Having the master cover for the incompetence of his apprentice makes sense. Let's do it. You've got a real talent for wording things in the exact worst way possible. You know that? I just wonder why he's building that ship in such a hurry in the first place. That's a good point, Laura. Right. Oh, so you've come back? Aquan has always been that way. Allow me to fill you in on the glass and wood. From the lumber, what we need is durability. 10 muscle branches from a gourmand should do nicely for a start. Next to the glass panes. But the usual ones won't cut it, I'm afraid. We'll need some good reinforced glass for this. Unfortunately, you can't just pick those up around here. We'll need the help of a professional in this matter. As for the skipper, I've got an idea. A woman by the name of Aquila, who lives in Gourmand. Mention my name and she should hear you out. Well, does that all make sense? Hope it's not too much to ask. Right. Oh, let's stop it at the end first.
Whoosh!
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Right, Charlotte. Reinforce the glass. My instructor could make it no problem, but without him here, I haven't heard back from my instructor Tara since he left for Torga. I don't think anything bad's happened, but I'd really appreciate it if you could tell me what's going on over there. I've heard he lives down at the far end of Torga. If you find him, could you tell him his student Charlotte's worried about him? Herkana Herquest. That. Well, since right here. Let's go and get worked on this quest. Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I decided to spend the last couple streams working on side quests. Yeah, you can actually get
The
this chest
suspense
open
is
now.
killing me.
Oh wow. Does that. Here it is. Let's clean up this mess. Right here. more right here. And the last one right here. Can I talk to you all for a moment? What's on your mind, Jin? Don't you think it's strange? This forest may be close to the road, but even so, there shouldn't be this much trash lying around. Maybe some passers-by were attacked by monsters and had to dump their stuff? I don't think that's very likely. The gate guards would have noticed. But why would someone come all the way out here to get rid of this stuff? There may not have been a reason. Come again? What I mean is, they simply threw it away for the sake of throwing it away. Sorry, I'm still not getting you here. He's saying that somebody has simply been pulling a prank. A prank? How do you do something like that? We're going to need more clues if we want to assemble a picture of the perpetrator, it seems. Yeah. What in the... Guys, look! There's more than before. I think it's clear now that someone's doing this intentionally. First of all, let's go and pick up the rest of the litter. Well,
I am grateful to greet another day.
I think it's gonna take a bit of time. Phew. Finally, that should be the last of it. Huh? Who's there? Friends did want to sniff us out. Yep. Are you the ones who've been littering the forest? That's right. And my Ruse, very well done. It takes a person of many wiles to disarm all traps of Fort Muskerpon. But now we're sorry to say that you met your match. We're 1000% certain that friends will fail. Or Muskerpon, never heard of you. Prick up ears and listen well, friends. We only have time for one extended introduction. Ruru! Kacha Kacha! Yoku Yuko! Yoku Yoko! These Laban names are hard to pronounce sometimes. Yoku Yoko! Komami! No, not of same blood, we all share the same goal. We sing bar, we swim in the same boat, as one whole. We brothers in arms, born under the same star. To not hear of name is thing quite bizarre. For Muskerpon. Uponic 9 minus 5. Yoku and friends. That's right. Oh, wow. You're all saying different things. We agreed yesterday he would go with it upon 5, upon 9 minus 5. Oh, it flows so badly. Not just tack on minus 5 at end. What problem with the 4 Muskerpon? Why so many dumb names? It's clear Yoku and friends is superior choice. Excuse me. Whatever your name is, can we talk for a second? Mama? Why exactly are you strewing litter around everywhere? Because I think you should know had a sweet old lady ask us to clean it up for her so she could enjoy her walk. You please just stop this and go somewhere else? Granny Ofa is upset with us? Granny? You know her? We sorry. I'll try to behave in the future, ma. Oh, right. Well, I'm glad you understand. That was surprisingly easy. As if. You thought we'd pack up and leave? Think again. Musker, run to me. We retreat for now, but be back soon. Big Bro always know what to do. Running away is also kind of victory. Oh boy. Hey! Those little nippers. I think it's safe to let them go. We already singled them out. You need only identify them one by one. This matter will be resolved. Looks like they ran toward the capital. Alright then. Right, then we'll ferret them out one at a time, like Hugo said. We'd better go and tell Ilfa about all this. Right. Need to track down for different Nopon. Right. Welcome, friends. Help me. Oh no, Game of Komami is up. Oh, it's that well that you're working so diligently. But first things first, you should really go and apologize to the lady. Yep. One down. Only see two on here. You found Ruru? Oh, sorry, Brother Bun. Please not the sacrifice of Ruru be in vain. Oh, I see what's going on here. You're trying to make yourself sound like you're the good guys. But a crime's a crime, and you can't just pretend it's not. Lootering is not cool on any level. That's right.
This is becoming addictive.
I'm something of an expert.
Right. Got them all on the map now. Oh, that's interesting. Well, got one over here.
Aren't we intrepid?
I know the drill.
There you are. Kacha been found out. It's okay, we'll come quietly. And boiled kacha and pot roast on skewer. Kacha not complain. He'd never do anything like that. Just want you to apologize for what he did. You can do that, can't you? Now to climb the watchtower. Okay, there you go. Mama! Was sure this place so secret, friends not find in a million years. So this is where you were hiding. I'll stop this nonsense and go apologize to the lady. Right. Last one taken care of. You get at him? Okay. Goodness, so you whippersnappers were behind the littering, were you? It's such a lovely time talking to you all back when I ran the shop. See, guys, there was never any need for you to run away. She wasn't going to grow fangs and gobble you up or something. Grow fangs? He'd grow up? What woman over can do that? Gotcha, his targeting is full of additives and flavorings. Gummy, too gummy anyway, would not be able to chew. I said she won't eat you. Let's all calm down here for a second. I take it you had a good reason to do what you did. You weren't only scattering litter on the days that Miss Sofa had her walk, weren't you? Wait, really? It's 'cause we were feeling lonely. Gotcha. He's a two-shot mouthtrap. That lady always nice to us every time we visit shop. Always had friendliest conversations. Had so much fun and plenty of free time for musker pun. Made point of visiting every day. But then all that changed. After Miss Sofa leaves all, she was always on her own by herself. Always taking walks to forest, looking up at sky. So musker pun had only one option. You wanted to give her some company. But you were too embarrassed to show it, so you hid and played pranks on her instead. No, not all. Not that all. No, that all wrong. We do it to be mean for her. Make life difficult for her. Sure you did. Alright, now I understand everything. Oh, you silly billies. I appreciate the sentiment, but you're forgetting one very important thing. What we forget? I walks through the forest because I enjoy having a bit of peace and quiet. I wasn't at all lonely. Not lonely? Then Ruru will stop littering now. Our plan was maybe a big mistake in first place. From now on, Fort Muskerpon aimed to have new mission. I'll have to shake Brainbox, but we'll find a special something only Muskerpon can do. And when that's done, no guarantees, but might even bother to drop by time to time and say hello. Is that so? Well, I do look forward to seeing you all again. Yay, gotcha, very glad. It's difficult for Brother Ruru to speak honest, but he not being bad. Mama, happy ending for all. 3 cheers for Muskerpon. Hey, shut ups, all of you. You've been through a lot for this old woman. Now I can enjoy my walks with a peaceful mind. Thank you sincerely. You're very welcome, ma'am. Now, boys, no more falling out, do you hear? Huh?
Thank you.
Alright. And community level 4. Chatted 4 more quests. Alright then.
I'm glad we could be of help.
Oh. It's like, even with the actual story progress made today, still turned into another side questing stream. Right. There's still some time. Before get to that. Hey, there's someone we can add to the community. Let's go grab a quest handed on along the way. Friends would like to hear fine performance of Rikoko? What happy thing you say? Dream of Rikoko is to be a traveling minstrel, playing sing-song trade in it. Or flying sing-song trade in towns and cities of August. Rikoko turned a little green from the jealousy when Bart's Leo and Azar came to town here. Wait, Rikoko haven't. Rikoko perhaps able to team up with Leo and Azar. Probably good for the career to make such connections. But Rikoko shy like late blooming radish. Tucked in new person, luscious under fur and heart of fluttering. Not one blowing flute though. Rikoko actually blossomed like a hot house flower under attention of everyone. Honey. So perhaps friends could act as middleman and speak to bards on behalf of Rikoko? Tell them all about passion of Rikoko and of blowing a flute. Much thank you.
You scratch our backs, and we'll scratch yours.
Healing. That is potential spoony bard. What luck, a group of youngsters. I was just looking for someone to run an errand for me. I'm dying, you know. The doctor says the end is near. Oh, don't be sad. At my age, death is a peaceful prospect. I've already seen many of my friends off already. Now it's my turn. That's all there is to it. All souls will be saved in the end. That's what the teachings of the Praetor say, and that's what I believe. Where was I? Ah, yes. My one regret is a promise I once made to a friend that I haven't kept. I promised to make a vase, but I don't have the materials for it. Would you know where to find them for me? Here's what I need. 2 sprigs of spiral mistletoe, 4 silver wing quartz, and 4 chunks of eternity loam. That's it. If you happen to find some on your travels and feel like sharing, I'd be most grateful. Oh, and about that eternity loam. I seem to remember that you could harvest it in the Lofton Nature Preserve. These days it's very valuable, so I feel like maybe there isn't so much of it left. Still, it may be worth a look. No need to go out of your way to get it all, but like I said, I'd be grateful for any help you can offer. I reckon my friends have forgotten all about this. But a promise is a promise, and I want to keep it.
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
That setting is active. Right, has a bit of story progress. For a bit. It looks as if we're almost ready to proceed with the evacuation. If it wasn't for all your support, we might never have been able to pull this off. I thank you in the name of Torna. I don't know why you're thanking me. I'm a knight now, remember? And you know what else? I'm really starting to like this place. Get to see so many different walks of life here. It's a real melting pot. I've noticed that. So many intertwining lives, all together in one place. I have felt the same about the cities of Morardane. There's much to like about their urban environs. Oh, you're making me want to pay a visit now. Then we can all go together. We'll finish Malice off and take Hugo back home personally. Oh yes, please. He will welcome you with open arms. The streets will be awash with cheer. I'd appreciate it if we could skip any of the formal stuff. Hey, listen. Do you think we'll even stand a chance against Malice? Haven't a clue. His power seems so far off the charts I couldn't even guess. He still has his limits. And besides, Adam's never been able to handle me as effectively as he can now. That's right, Master Adam's more than prepared to take that creep down now. And we'll be right there to watch it happen, won't we, Mech? We've come this far. May as well go see it through. Those lads. You're not serious. Do you know how dangerous it is to be even remotely near Malice? Just by tagging along with us, you're putting your lives on the line. Oh, and I suppose we've been perfectly safe up till now as well, haven't we? We know what we're getting into, okay? You don't know what you're talking about. Mithra, drop it. Let's head back to the inn. I want to get a good night's sleep before the decisive battle. Very wise. I'll really have to talk this through with Mikhail and Milton. Great. Let's grab some more quests and whatever community we can. Oh, come on, I'm begging you. Just a small taste of one of your culinary masterpieces is all I'm asking. My dear Mr. Malton, you can keep on baking till the Harden come home, but it's not going to change anything. Ah, come on, lass, I told you why I'm here. I came all the leading way from Morardane to partake in your fine food. Can't possibly go home without tampering Torna's most closely guarded secret. I'm even risking my neck being here for Architect's sake. Go on, make an exception just this one time, for me. As I've mentioned it numerous times, Mr. Malton, it simply can't be done. I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt, but what is it exactly that's stopping you? Oh, Laura, Prince Adam. It's because of my parents. I left them in a Porton village, and now they've passed on. I've been trying to get over the grief, but I just can't. I'm barely keeping it together as it is. Oh, that's rough. My deepest condolences. Even so, you simply cannot continue to serve meals with such a subpar taste. Subpar it may be, but tell me, Mr. Malton, how's it in relation to Ardanian cuisine? Alright, you win that one. Is Ardanian cuisine really that bad, Hugo? Well, it's an acquired taste. But I have to say I'm quite fond of our delicacies. but it seems that the public opinion differs. I can't really stomach it, I'm afraid. I'd take Jin's cooking over it any day. Obviously. It is obvious, isn't it? Is it? Look, I know it sounds selfish of me to insist, but how long are you going to keep this up, eh? These customers are coming to you. You know how good you are, but look at what you're serving them. Everyone has to deal with the hardships, you more than others, but a good chef prides themselves on their food. Yes, but I've got it. I know this may be hard on you, ma'am, but I may have a way to add a little zest to your cooking. Zest? By way of a cooking contest. Yes, give that man a medal. I'll happily front the reward money, and I'm sure we can borrow the inn for an evening if we ask nicely. So it's to be an evening with Adam, is it? Well, let's not put that on the pamphlets. But moving on, Hugo and I could be the judges. And let's see. Sign me up too. I came here to sample food. This may turn out to be the perfect opportunity for me. Done! But is there anyone who would even want to participate in a food contest in times this dangerous? Absolutely. Don't let his looks fool you. Jin here happens to be a very talented cook. Me? Oh no, I'm... Come on, Jin, help them out here. You'll really be doing everyone a huge favor. I really want to see you put your skills to the test. Very well then. That's our Jin. Next, we'll have to ask around the capital and see who else might be interested in taking part. Will you be joining us, Miss Sorrel? I suppose. I'm quite curious to see the extent of the Paragon of Torna's skills with a ladle and spatula. This is getting rather exciting. Hey, hold up a sec. Yes, Mithra? Aren't we forgetting someone here? Oh, you must mean Aegean. Hey, you're right. Aegean can make a mean fish pie. We'll have to see if we can get him on board and... Not him! Me! You better watch out, Jin, 'cause I'm gonna sneak up and steal that victory from right under your nose. Hey, watch it. You'll be laughing on the other side of your face. And I'm serious. I'll be bringing my A game. Well, now that we have some real challengers, why don't we return to the inn and talk this through? Fine by me. Oh, this is shaping up to be better than I had imagined. Great Torna cook-off.
I'd like you to trust us with this.
Well... Hey, Aina told me that you managed to keep her favorite spot from being spoiled. Really glad she can get out and about now, too. Makes a big difference. Looks like she has 4 brand new friends, too. Really put the spring back in her step. I know I'm gushing a bit here, but I feel as though I have to say thank you one more time at least.
I do only what His Majesty asks of me.
Right. And just one more quest to grab. Or is that 2?
It was a nice change of pace.
Alright,
Oh,
remind
yeah.
me why we're here again?
Lord Adam! Lord Adam! Is that Rogan? What's he doing here in the capital? Has he got business here? Could be. I asked him to distribute some food supplies to the militia. He's probably here to pick them up. True, Rogan was in charge of food rations, wasn't he? Which suits his interests just fine. Hey, Brogan. Good work there. Come to fetch those food supplies, have you? That's right, look at all this. It's enough to feed an army. In fact, it will. You won't have to worry about food shortages for a while, anyway. Now you just have to get it to Aletta. Yes, about that, there's a problem. He got through the desert without much issue, but then... he encountered a whole host of his parasacks swarming all over the Brain Canyon. He ran as fast as our legs could carry us all the way here. But that's not going to fly on the return trip to Aletta. Because you'll be carrying a heavy cargo. Exactly. We were just discussing what to do about it when you walked by. Impeccable timing, I have to say. What are we talking about then? A little pest extermination? That does seem like the obvious solution. Is everyone on board for this? Do you even have to ask? Right. Wait here, Brogan. We'll be back in a jiffy. Thank you all, and be careful. Further feeding issues.
We shall handle it.
Right. Oh, well, if it isn't Laura and Adam. Torna, didn't expect to find you here. What happened to guarding the garden? Oh, well, now, I took a nasty old hit in the attack the other day, and my legs aren't what they used to be. Long story short, I've been reassigned to Torna's wound. Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear about that. Are you okay? That must have been simply awful for you. Don't go giving me those sad eyes, miss. It's not as bad as all that. I'll be right as rain with a bit of time. I sometimes get to catch up with Master Azurda, and he regales me with war stories, so it's not all bad. Azurda has war stories. He does. As you might imagine, what with him being 800 years old and all, he's seen a lot of stuff in his time. Like that story the other day about that fabulous hoard of money. Fabulous hoard of money? Oh, well... That reminds me, Master Azura said that if I saw you, I should send you to him. He should be in Torna's plume if you want to pop along there. My legs need a bit of a rest, so I'm going to head back to my post.
I would be no leader if I turned down an opportunity like this.
Well, this should be pretty interesting. Just need the eternity loam. Right, that'll be easy to take care of. Plus, I need to get muscle branches. gotta go and grab it at the Eternity Loam.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Aren't we intrepid?
This is the one.
Aren't we intrepid?
This is becoming addictive. Nature makes a fine ally.
Hey, there's
I think it broke.
another spot for it. And just one
Aren't
more.
we intrepid?
Ah, there we go.
This is becoming addictive.
And back to the gate.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Oh, you found the materials for me. How terribly kind of you. How I can finally fulfill that old promise. Will you be okay? Is there anything else we can help with? Oh no, young lady, I'm quite alright. Thank you for asking. I could never face him again if I broke that promise. But what do you think of me? I don't mean to pry, but who is he? He was my husband, though I haven't seen him in decades. Your husband? One day years ago, he came home saying he was taking over the family and wouldn't I like to help out there. That I'd just become a potter, you see. And that was all I wanted to do. All I'd ever wanted to do. So I sent him packing. Told him maybe one day, when I created my finest work, I might come back to him. And that was that. Hasn't tried to find you since then. Oh, maybe he knew that wasn't the whole story. That the thing about my finest work was just an excuse. The truth is, I didn't hate the idea of working at the inn. Just hated that he took it for granted that I would do it. He didn't consider my work important. That hurt most of all because I loved him. I truly did. I see. But look at me rambling on to you. It's been a while since I talked about that. When I finish this vase, will you take it to him? Say, here it is. Ariel's finest work. I'm afraid we'll have to decline that request. Huh? What are you on about, Minal? You made the promise. You should deliver the vase yourself. You want me to? After all these years? It doesn't matter how many years it's been. You're here now, aren't you? There's still time for you to make good on your promise. Do it now, before it really is too late. He's still upset about the quester. Laura and Adam are two of the most kind-hearted fools you ever met. So of course they want to help you. They do everything in their power to help. You would just sit back and let them. Very well. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to get some exercise. Would you give me a few minutes? I need to gather my things. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go and find my husband. Are you sure you'll be alright walking all that way? He should be at the inn in Hyber, so it isn't all that far. I'm fine with you youngsters to help me. Hyber? Does that mean your husband is? I haven't been back since the day we split up. You may be witness to a bit of a scene, but I hope you'll stick by me. Fortunately, it's an easy thing to take care of.
Pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Hello? Is anyone here? How very odd. The inn's open, but no one's around. I hope nothing's happened to him. Hey dear miss, we'll have a look around. I'm not sure if it means anything, but I spotted some footprints out front. Maybe they lead somewhere. You've got a sharp pair of eyes there, missus. I was just so nervous about seeing my husband again that I had my eyes fixed on the ground. I just don't know how I'll feel when I see him, or how I should behave. It feels like being a young woman again, even though I know we can't turn back time.
Slow and steady.
Laser focus.
Well, at least actually able to follow it. These are definitely a person's footprints. Let's follow them. Great. Real quick, do you want it? Should be getting close. What's got me the most surprised is still two people that haven't met yet. Hey there, are you alright? Can't breathe. Let me see him. His breath sounds all wrong. There might be something blocking his windpipe. What should we do? He's having some kind of seizure. Shall I fetch a doctor? No, it's no use. You'd never make it in time. We'll have to perform first aid ourselves. Hayes, what do we need? Ideally, something to soothe his throat. We need to help him breathe easier. Alright, that was easy. Phew. I really thought the Grim Reaper was coming for me this time. Oh there, are you okay standing up? You should probably take it easy, old man. Oh, don't worry about me. I feel much better now, thanks to you. I have these funny turns sometimes. But I just need a little rest and I'm right as rain. You should probably get some rest, but you should know you have a visitor. A visitor? You mean a guest at the inn? Oh, that means that they've been waiting all this time. I have to hurry back. Hey, you can't go running off on your own again. Laura, let's go. Adrian, come with me. We might need you. Of course. You really wouldn't think he was lying helpless on the ground 2 seconds ago. He's young in spirit. Not a bad thing at all. It is a bit worrying though, isn't it? Well, no. He came here to help, so we'll just have to do that. In more ways than one.
Aren't we intrepid?
Just pull up the map here. Oh yeah, it actually do that now. Right, let's see where this geyser takes us.
Aren't we intrepid?
Listen to the sound
Right
of
here.
my voice. Water, serve my will.
This is becoming
hello.
addictive. It's so beautiful.
Letting
This is
run.
why I love already. This is
Indeed.
becoming addictive.
It's almost overwhelming.
And there's a Barney Stone.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nature makes a fine ally.
Oh, I'll definitely take care of that off screen.
Right! Who wants to go digging?
Mining level 3 now. I just need to take care of those 2 more Moras. Right. And back to Hyber Village.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head?
Hold on. It can't be. Marielle, is that you? It's been too long, Teo. You look older, as do I. Well, I never. What's the occasion? Have you finished your best work? I've been waiting to see that. You've been waiting, even though I didn't write to you even once. You've never been waiting all this time. I know when you're pulling my leg. Oh, you've not changed either. You still laugh when you're embarrassed. Let's go inside and talk. So you're ill. And you still came all the way to see me. It's all thanks to these youngsters. You're not dead yet, so why not do what you can while you're still alive? That's what they said to me. I think I chose my words a little more carefully. Did you really? I couldn't tell. Everyone, I'd like to extend my heartfelt thanks to you all. When you get as old as we are, you get so tangled up in obligations that it feels as if you can't move anymore. You get used to glossing over difficult things, or giving up entirely. But that did no good at all, for either of us. It's true, we were both too wrapped up in our own lives. How about it, Muriel? I don't need to stay here tonight. We have years and years of stories to swap. And I want your expert opinion on where to display your vase. Teo, are you sure? Alright, I've got something in my eye. Shall we leave these two alone? Wait. Something's been nagging at me this whole time. Haven't I seen you before in Endel? I have. I'm sure I have. With someone called Cluster Malthus. He helped me when I slipped on some stairs. Aren't you his attendant? He was so kind. How is he? Don't worry. Whatever their past deeds, all souls will find salvation. I believe that with all my heart. Here, take this. What is it? It's only a little thing. I made it once to ward off evil and invite happiness. I don't need it anymore now. May your path be blessed from this day on.
I am honored.
Yeah, that's 2 more added to
Thank you.
community. Plus, finished quest.
I'm glad we could be of help.
Since we're in this general area, gonna do some crafting, maybe.
Now, let me see.
Hey,
It came together nicely.
Still have to find the rest of Jen's items. Well, recipes. That's gonna take some time.
It tastes better than it looks. Probably.
Mithra. Only have enough Marin fish meat for one of these.
It's done.
Right. Well, nowhere to hunt a Marin for that. Well, 2 recipes out there for Jen left to find. I just need to collect 3 more HP potions. one more location to discover. Shouldn't be too hard, I hope. Well, head out to Torgoth. The Torgoth Cemetery to start.
Suddenly, it all looks so different.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
Oh no, this one says Tara's. Yeah, must have been made by someone who knew him. Yep. That's what I expected. I'm so sorry, everyone, but I had to make sure. One way or another, Charlotte will need some closure on this. I'm with you, Laura. I'd have done the same in your position. That's the sad thing about miracles. They rarely happen. Don't beat yourself up about it. And that's right. It wasn't your fault, Laura. You don't have to bear that burden. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, guys. You think perhaps Tara's left something behind that we could take to Charlotte as a keepsake? Like what? I can't see anything of worth left around here. Charlotte says he was a cautious man, in which case it's plausible that he would have predicted the attack. And we still don't know exactly why he came back here in the first place. I admit I'm very curious. And I suggest that we start by investigating the area around his lodgings. Her Majesty, please watch your step. Sure, His Majesty doesn't require that much mollycoddling, Adrian. Do you think he might have known Mother? If he did, we owe him thanks. It must have been a hard life for her, all alone here. Yeah, if only we'd made it in time, he could have simply asked. Sleep tight, Taurus. I pray you're in a better place now. Right. I'll try to finish this quest up. At least the Gormot part. Yeah. The trees actually
Aren't we
those
infected?
Something of an
collect
expert.
some muscle branches.
You're coming with me,
Something's
treasure.
buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
The suspense is killing me.
Yeah. That's notes. Just a scrap of paper? Seriously? It says Noxus Promontory, and that's it. Could have at least signed it or something. How are we supposed to make sense of anything now? Hold on. I've seen this kind of writing before. It's written with a glass pen. When this is dried, hidden colors will show themselves. You mean like a pen made of glass? I've never heard of such a thing. One of Torna's finest inventions. It only caught on with enthusiasts, so I'm not surprised you haven't heard of it. Indeed. But this means there's a good chance that this writing belongs to Taras himself. This Nox promontory may be worth checking out then. All the way there. Well,
That was a nice
go
change
ahead
of pace.
here.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
So, this part of the quest to take care of. Oh, oh, good. Talk to her right now, and then gonna call it a night there. You're looking for a skipper, and you're serious about it. Oh, but my services don't come cheap, darlings. Let's see now. My rates are, how's 200,000 G sound? Imagine Harp's name. Oh, our friends of the old farm. Oh, why didn't you say so sooner, darlings? If you need a skipper, I'll be there. Can't very well refuse if he's asking. I'm sure he's got reasons to, and so on. What, honey? Nah, forget about it. I'm not so far gone that I can't do a friend a favor. So, where do I go? Nautic Harbor? Yep, I've got it. By the way, you need to go in all sneaky like? Is someone after you? Oh, you're not really involved. Cool, no precautions necessary then. Oh, don't mind me, darlings. Let's just meet in Yanchik Harbor. Gilbert and all that. Alright. Well, yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. I'm gonna continue Thursday. Sorry, Tuesday.
This is becoming addictive.
We're done finishing up these quests. Let's need another 5 muscle branches. Oh yeah. Gonna work on that on the way. Need to Nox promontory. Maybe. Depends on actually find a spot. That way. And continue Torna on Tuesday. So that see you guys then.